Hello and welcome to a Persona bonus episode. What's the purpose of this bonus episode, you may ask? Well, it's to go back in time about 1 hour. Why are we doing that? Well, we're going skiing. Why are we going skiing? Well, it's so that we can try one of the 4 other routes that were open to us. It's about half an hour of content per each route. I'm not entirely sure how much is different, but we'll find out. So, let's load it up. So, first things first, we have to go and sleep. This is quite simple. We have done it. Now, we might also want to pay attention to what choices we choose, because we probably might want to switch to one of the 4 other routes, depending on whether it's a better route for us. However, we also don't need to watch the cutscene again, because we've seen it. So we ski down the slopes, we have this little chat about skiing down the slopes, and then we're all going to go home for ghost stories. So this bit's same every single time. We go and do the ghost stories. So we come in here, we go to the evening, and we have our fun little ghost story time. So I don't believe any of this matters whatsoever for picking our route. I believe all of this is purely little background stuff. It is quite cool though, being able to skip through it like this. Yes, we'll make sure to choose the same choices as before. I'm only going to go through this once on the video, and then we will just skip to the end of it each time. I just feel like that's it's worth going through it once again so we have a little context. So this is us saying that we're in a blue room. We talk about the old man with the nose, Teddy turns off the lights, and then he eats all the snacks. We all get mad at Teddy and we start getting ready to beat him up. Enter day 2. Day 2, everybody starts saying, hey, I'd like to go down the slopes with you. And we are like, okay, that's cool. Why don't we all go down the slopes? But then they have a little argument about it, and eventually, we thank Yosuke for getting everybody under control. And then we start having a little bit more talk about going down the slopes. We get Kanji and we get Risi kind of winding each other up. Well, it's mostly Risi hitting Kanji with things. We say a comment that's kind of non-committal. Everybody's very happy. And then, this, I believe, is our choice. So, the sun is going to be setting soon. Should you ask someone to accompany you down the slope? Now, last time we asked Chie. I'm just going to go in order. We're going to ask Yukiko. You decide to ask Yukiko to ski with you. So all of this is new, in theory, up until the TV potentially, unless that is a point of change, which I don't believe it is. You and Yukiko enjoyed your time together on the mountain.
My legs are all wobbly. Snowplowing all the time is pretty tiring. I think doing downhill runs is really fun. When I'm just focused on skiing, I can forget about all these other things and empty my mind. Have I ever told you this before? I didn't really like my name Yukiko from the start.
Yukiko. That's interesting to hear it said by her directly. Okay, so I'm maybe stressing some of the characters a little bit much if it's Yukiko.
It means snow girl. Everyone gets this impression of quiet calm. Something that melts away soon, that kind of image. But I don't hate it anymore. You and everyone else taught me. Snow is the reason why we can even go skiing today, right? Everyone has different faces. They can look for a new face as well. That's how I think things are. This is the first time I've ever gone on a trip with friends, and I'm having so much fun. We have to do this again.
Let's make it just... Okay, this is the exact same choices we just had, but let's make it just us next time.
Yeah.
So those are the exact same choices we had previously. Different person, same choices.
You're right. I want to come here just with you, too. Then, when we do, will you teach me how to ski slower, too? But just bombing down the hill is still the best. Should we start heading back? It looks like it's about to start snowing again soon. Oh, which way is it to the lodge?
Now, what I said on the other one is right, I think. I'm going to say it's left.
You're not too sure either? Well, whichever way we go, we're not going to get lost. If we take the wrong way, we'll just take the lift back up. Anyway, let's get going.
Okay, so this is all the same so far. Apart from that is Yukiko. The snow is rapidly decreasing any visibility. You decide to somehow make your way to the lodge. Okay, still the same. You've walked quite a bit, but the lodge is still nowhere to be seen. The snow seems to be coming down even harder now.
Is the lodge really this way? I don't remember passing through such a deserted place. I hate to even think it, but could we be lost?
Okay. Yep, we look lost.
Hey, are you okay? I'm thankful that you're walking ahead, but you have to be tired too. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard? I'm pretty okay, so... no, maybe I'm not. The snow looks like a futon to me.
Okay, same choices we've got here as well. Let's dig a snow hut.
A snow hut. Futon. It'd be fluffy.
Yukiko seems to be at our limit.
Look, there's something over there. Isn't that a cottage? Maybe there's someone... Oh, I don't know if anyone's there. But if we can at least wait there until the blizzard calms down, let's go check it out.
Okay, so we head in there. This is all... It's the same story, but different person.
Excuse me? Is anyone there?
There's no answer from inside.
Wait.
Yep, creepy doll, creepy room. The door was unlocked, but there's no one inside.
It's dark in here. I wonder why it wasn't locked. Still, I'm glad it wasn't. If we'd stayed out there, we might have been in serious danger.
Yukiko looks anxious. Are you cold? As we asked that previously, are you scared?
Huh? Oh, do you mean because it's dark? Don't worry, things like that don't bother me. Chie hates being in dark places, though. People often say that it should be the other way around. Hey, do you have your cell with you? I dropped mine in the snow a couple of times, so I don't want to risk turning it on until it dries.
Okay, different excuse, but same story point. We have our cell phone. Alright, we'll call for help. The screen reads no service. There seems to be no signal here.
I see. It would have been nice to get a message out to somebody, even if we are stuck here. Do you think the others are still skiing out in this weather?
Nope.
I wonder when the blizzard will calm down. Even though we're shielded from the worst of the snow and wind, we could be trapped here by the cold. Huh? The two of us? Alone? I'm sorry. We don't know for sure that we'll be stuck here all night. I'm sure we'll be able to get in touch with Chie and the others at some point. That's why we'll be all right. Even if it's cold, we just need to warm each other until then. Warm each other. Sheesh, what am I saying? But truth be told, we do need a way to keep the cold away. Oh, there's a sunken hearth here. There may be something we can use to start a fire. Give me a second. At the inn, we'd keep that stuff near here.
Okay. You find old newspapers and some matches. After some effort, you manage to get a fire started in the hearth.
It's so warm. Oh, now that I'm warming up, I'm starting to feel better. We might as well do this to stay warm, right? I wonder where we are. We were walking for a while, so we must be pretty far into the mountains. I wonder if everyone's worried about us. This reminds me of the time that I was trapped in the TV world. Considering that I was rescued from that terrible situation, I have to stay strong and trust in my friends. And, well, I'm not alone right now. When I'm with you, I'm not so worried about what's going to happen. Oh, I mean, Did that TV over there turn on for a second? Why would it do that?
I'll go take a look.
Thanks, but I want to find out why, too.
Okay.
Huh? Wait, don't! You shouldn't do that now.
Yep, this is the same scene.
This just isn't the place. Well, please, be careful.
What are you guys doing? I won't allow it!
Stop! You can't just give in to your passions. Huh?
Oh no, did we do all of this for a pun? Oh no.
Teddy? Everybody! They're still dressed.
Why would they take off their clothes in this freezing weather? And dude, why are you guys so flustered? What is up with you guys?
Do I really have to spell it out for you?
Did you all come to rescue us? Why do I get the feeling that that isn't the case?
Yuki-chan, were you waiting for an audience? What daring lovers!
Exact same.
How shameless! But okay, I'll take a front row seat and...
What are you talking about? Wait, were you waiting outside this whole time?
No, we just got here, really! It's just... we didn't know exactly when to make our move.
That's so mean! So you were listening to us? Our lives were at stake, you know?
No, we really did come because we were worried.
Whatever. What were the two of you doing, shoving each other around in here?
We were checking this TV.
Why? What happened?
Oh, come on! It was the TV!
It's true. You're all misunderstanding things.
Everyone is staring at you in contempt. You desperately explain what happened just now.
Huh. So you got lost, found this building, and then things started heating up.
I can't believe this! We were so worried, and here you are sneaking behind our backs!
Hey, we did nothing of the sort. The TV just turned on, and it's not even plugged in. That's why we had to check it out. And why would we come to a cottage out in the woods if we weren't lost?
This place is right behind the lodge. It's a storage shed. They don't bother locking it when there's nothing inside.
Yeah, it's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
And why would the TV turn itself on? That whole case is over.
I just noticed something. He said,
Yeah, it's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
so that implies the blizzard was caused by someone or something to get us to go into the lodge.
Maybe you just saw a reflection from the ski lights or something.
But
Then again, I don't think Yukiko would lie about something like that. We might as well check it out.
Hey, wait a sec.
And it's still Chie who checks it out. Okay, so this bit is actually going to be identical. Okay. And stop. Okay, cool. So, that is route number 1. So far, identical to Chie's route, so I see absolutely no reason to go through with the rest of the dialogue because we're going to end up in exactly the same place. Now, I imagine that Risi and Naoto's routes are going to look very similar to that one. However, there is one other route as well, which is spending time with the boys. Now, that route is obviously going to be different. So, let's go and have a look. I'm going to jump directly to the choice. And here we are at the choice. We're going to ask Risi to join us, which is the last of our girlfriends that we have available. And then we're going to ask Naoto and see whether there's a different one if you don't have a romantic side.
I think I've used up all my energy. but I think I'm looking pretty good. Were you watching?
Already slightly different. Though Reese looks tired, she seems to be having fun.
Going skiing with my friends. When I think back about how things were last year, I can barely believe this. I was in horrible condition last January. I spent my New Year's days off like a lifeless shell. My parents and friends were so worried about me that they didn't dare mention it. I was stuck in that horrible loop. But I have to thank fate. If I hadn't met you all this year, I might not even be here now. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up my past.
Let's make it just us next time.
Of course! I'm happy that you brought that up, Senpai. But what should I do? I bet I won't be able to practice at all. Looks like the snow's really starting to fall. I think we should start heading back. Which way is the lodge again?
Okay, so now we're back on the tracks. Yep. So this is identical.
I'm sorry, I just thought that you knew where we were going, so I wasn't paying attention.
Slightly different tone there. I think it should be right.
You don't sound so sure. Well, it's not like we can get lost, right? We're not leaving the ski area after all. We still should hurry before it gets dark.
Okay, again, similar. The snow is rapidly decreasing any visibility. You decide to somehow make your way to the lodge. You've walked quite a bit, but the lodge is still nowhere to be seen. Snow seems to be coming down even harder now.
Senpai, you're walking too fast. Crap, I can barely see what's ahead. Could it possibly be that we're lost? Oh man, just standing around like this is freezing cold. It's so cold. This isn't good. I'm feeling kinda sleepy.
Don't fall asleep no matter what.
I know. I mean, the snow and wind keep slapping me in the face. I don't think I could fall asleep anyway. Make sure you keep talking too, Senpai. Huh? Is that a house? Senpai, look! It's a cottage! Yes, we're saved! Hey, let's go ask who's ever there to let us in.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the door. This is all on tracks.
Excuse me! Please help us!
There's no answer from inside.
Wait, huh?
The door was unlocked, but there's no one inside.
It's dark in here. Is this place abandoned? But in any case, I'm glad we were lucky enough to find this place.
Reese looks anxious. Same thing. Are you scared?
I feel like this is a place where something might jump out at us. But I'll be fine. There's so much more for us to be worried about right now.
Uh-huh.
Do you have your phone, Senpai? I forgot to bring my charger on this trip, so my battery ran out this morning.
I love all the phone excuses. They're good. Okay, I have my cell phone. There's no service. So we'll check it. Oh, look at that. There's no service.
No good. What should we do?
Start a fire.
I wonder when this blizzard's gonna calm down. If we end up stuck here all night, we're definitely gonna fall asleep, no matter how hard we try to stay awake. Hey, we could try something. You know, like what they do on TV when people are trapped in the cold? Use each other's body heat to stay warm. I mean, this is an emergency. I'm being serious. What in the world am I saying? Sorry, I'm going to calm down. But still, we need to think of a way to get warm. Hey, what's this thing? Isn't it one of those, what do you call them? A stove? A hearth? Someplace to put a fire in. Senpai, do you have a lighter? No, of course you wouldn't. But maybe we'll find something to light if we look around in here.
Can I just point out the tone Reese takes in all of these? Just listen to the of course you wouldn't.
Senpai, do you have a lighter? No, of course you wouldn't.
It's like she's blaming us. Right, we got the newspapers, we started a fire in the hearth.
It's so warm. At least we'll be okay for the time being. Oh, I know. How's that? It'll be warmer if we do this. I wonder where we are. We did a lot of walking, but now that we're safe, this is actually kind of fun. Just the two of us, snowed in a little cottage. Oh, now that I'm all warm, I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Well, I guess it's okay to fall asleep here in the warm cabin. You might even try something funny on me. Hey, Senpai? Did that turn on just now? Why?
Let's check it out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoa, hey, Senpai? Senpai, are you serious? This is no place to be messing around like that. Look out! You don't want to go too far.
What are you guys doing? We can't let a teen idol get caught doing stuff like this!
Okay, slightly different dialogue.
Stop! The entire country will turn against you!
Yosuke-senpai, everyone!
Okay, so Yukiko's taking her position back on the left, and Chie's now taking Rise's position.
Huh? They're still dressed.
And Rise's lines, apparently.
Why would they take off their clothes?
Yeah.
Dude, why are you guys...
Yep.
Rise-chan, don't tell me.
Yep.
How shameless! You're no different from your shadow.
Low below.
But okay.
Shut up, you stupid bear! Wait, why did you all rush in here? Were you listening to us from outside?
No, I mean, not on purpose. It would have been awkward to interrupt before, but
I can't believe this. This was a matter of life and death!
we were worried about you.
Anyway, what were the two of you doing shoving each other around in here?
It's the TV!
Why? What's wrong with it?
Come on, guys, don't try that lame excuse on us.
It's true! Senpai tried to go into the TV, so... I'm not lying!
Everyone is staring at you. Yep. Then you explain what happened. Now we're all standing in the same spots. Okay.
Huh. So you got lost, found this building, and then things started heating up.
Yeah, so that was Rise's line previously.
That's not the point here!
But you're not denying that happened.
Wow. This one that's a slightly different tone.
The TV turned on, but it's not even plugged in! It made no sense, so we thought we'd check it out! Please, if I wanted to be alone with him, I wouldn't have to manufacture some crisis out here in the mountains like this!
But this building is right behind the lodge, though.
This is a storage shed. It's kept unlocked because the workers are always needing to come in here.
It's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
And why would the TV turn itself on? That whole case is over. Maybe you just saw a reflection from the ski lights or something.
What?
Come on, we don't need to assume that they're lying about this.
Okay, she checks it out.
Wait a sec.
And 3, 2, 1. End of timeline. Okay, so Rise's timeline, very similar. Now, what I want to know is whether the timeline is going to be the same for Naoto, because Naoto does not have the romantic relationship with our character. Therefore, some of the scenes don't make as much sense. I imagine it's going to be identical though. However, the last one will not be identical, the one of the boys. But let's try it. So, Dojima Residence, because obviously the one with the boys is going to have multiple people in the cabin. So, it's going to have to be different. I don't think it matters story-wise who we pick here. It's not even doesn't even matter as much as the New Year's one. Like, this matters even less. Okay, so we're at the choice and we're asking Naoto. And let's see what Naoto has to say.
My legs are more tired than I thought. I thought I'd have learned to not fall down anymore, but I must be tensing my legs too much.
Naoto seems quite exhausted.
I'm sorry, you must hate having a total beginner holding you back like this. I've always been able to pick up new skills when they become necessary, but I've never had to ski before. Murder mysteries may take place in snowy mountain retreats and novels, but it's not that often in real life. Cutting a telephone line in a mountain cottage during a blizzard is obviously suicidal too. I wonder how long it's been since I last tried so hard to just have fun. I used to think that these frivolities were a waste of time, that they wouldn't make me any better of a person. Though thinking back on it, I have to laugh. I was all alone then. I want to come back here again.
Okay, so that whole section was differently phrased for Naoto. So instead of saying in the last year I've made so many friends, all my shadow stuff, none of that for Naoto. Interesting. I think we're going to try a different option, because we're not going to say make it just us, we don't have that kind of relationship. We're going to say, let's come again with everyone.
Yes, definitely. We don't just have to go skiing, though. I'd go anywhere with this group of friends. Oh, yes, you said that you all went to the beach during the summer. Please invite me along next time. Oh, but then again, I'd have to wear a swimsuit.
Still makes it weird.
Shall we start heading back? The snow's starting to fall quite heavily. Which way should we be headed to get back to the lodge? Oh, well, I thought I was simply following you today, so I wasn't checking on our course.
Right. Doesn't matter.
You don't sound very confident. But then again, I'm sure we'll get somewhere as long as we stick to the ski course. We should leave soon then. I can't go very fast after all.
Cool. So we then get lost. The snow is rapidly decreasing visibility. Yup. All of this is identical. You now get Naoto saying that she's cold, probably.
Is this really the right way?
Oh no, we get Naoto questioning if we know what we're doing, which is a better question.
It's not that I don't believe you, but I feel that we've already been past this area. Could it be that we're lost? I don't want to admit it, though. This is a problem. This snow could be concealing small rivers or cliffs beneath us. I don't think we should be walking around aimlessly. Actually, I'm reaching my limits.
Okay. We say we should keep walking.
Let's not do that. That's the worst thing we could do in this situation. Look! Isn't that a cottage? Thank goodness. Even if that place is empty, there should be things there. We may be able to get ourselves warm. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Now we're back on the tracks again.
Excuse me, is anyone here?
There is no answer from inside.
Huh? It was unlocked. I wonder why, though. Some places don't use padlocks because they've been known to freeze shut in extreme conditions. Let's just consider ourselves lucky for now.
Naoto looks anxious. We'll say she cold.
Well, a little. I'll be all right. We've found shelter, so I'll manage from here. Do you happen to have your cell phone? I tried making numerous calls while we were lost, and my phone's battery has run out.
There's our fourth excuse. What I like about Naoto is that she almost seems like the rest of the characters seem like her sidekick. Naoto, in the way that she acts within the game, always seems like her equal, if you know what I'm meaning. Like, she's always discussing things on an equal level playing field. Which I think is an intriguing difference between her and, say, like, Chie or Yukiko.
This is a problem. Could all the snow be disrupting the signal? The blizzard isn't calming down either. I doubt it will last long, considering the weather here in the mountains. But this still isn't good. We may be indoors, but the cold is a very real threat. By the way, warming each other with our bodies would be ineffective in our case. That only works when your clothes are wet, or one person's body temperature has been significantly lowered. Right. No one asked for details. Sorry.
It was interesting.
But on a more serious note, we do need to find a way to warm ourselves, or we'll be in trouble. Upon closer inspection, this sunken hearth uses charcoal and not firewood. Thank goodness. If we can get some ventilation in this room, we'll be able to use this. Now we need something to start a fire, but a place like this should have some tools available.
Okay, we found the newspaper and matches, and we got the fire.
It seems we won't have to worry for the time being. Prometheus, thank you for fire.
That's a good one.
This is, well, a more effective way to get warm. We can't let any last bit of heat go to waste, after all. Where could we be? I thought that we'd been walking towards the lodge. Even once the blizzard settles, it's risky to walk around in the mountains at night. It seems we have no choice but to stay here. Strange. We're in quite a pinch, but some part of me is actually enjoying this. All alone with another, stuck in a mountain cottage for an entire night. Yikes. I think this feeling is referred to as the suspension bridge effect. Senpai? That turned on right now, correct? Why?
Let's check it out.
Yes. I can't pretend it didn't happen.
Okay, so we get the exact same scene.
Whoa, Senpai? What are you doing? That... You should stop doing that. I mean, this is hardly an ideal location to be trying this. Stop! Before you go too deep.
What are you guys doing? This isn't that kind of mystery, Detective Prince!
Stop! It's just an incredibly romantic situation up on a ski trip. Don't give in!
Everyone!
So it looks like Chie is going to take Naoto's lines this time.
They're still dressed.
Why would they take off their clothes in this freezing weather? And dude, why are you guys so...
Are you really asking that, Kanji-kun?
Now, John, were you waiting for an audience? How shameless. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. But okay.
I'm having a hard time understanding what you're trying to get at. You came to rescue us, correct? Actually, since when were you all outside? Don't tell me you've been here the entire time.
No, I mean, not on...
So, you're saying that you were spying on us.
Hey, we came because...
More to the point, what are the...
We needed to examine this TV here in greater detail.
The TV? Why? It's not plugged in.
Come on, guys, don't try...
That is not an excuse. It's the truth. Senpai attempted to go inside the television and... Why are you looking at me like that?
Everyone is staring at you in contempt. Okay, we then move here.
So you got lost...
You obviously aren't listening to what we're trying to tell you. The TV turned itself on even though it isn't plugged in. Since the Midnight Channel is no more, we need to investigate. There's no way we'd risk ourselves to come to this stupid little shack just out of some impure motives.
But this building is right behind the lodge, though. We were told that it's a storage shed. They don't lock it because workers come here often during the day.
And it's not like there's a blizzard or anything.
Maybe you just saw a...
That's impossible.
Then again, I don't think Naoto-kun would lie about something like this. And since we're all here, we might as well check out this TV.
And then Chie once
wait
more.
a sec.
Okay. And stop. Okay, so now we know what's happening there. So Naoto, still pretty much the same, but slightly different in tone again. So we had the accusatory tone with... so I think Chie and Yukiko were pretty much identical. You had an accusatory tone with Risi, and Naoto was very much more of a step-back analytical approach, but all ended in the exact same bit with pretty much some of the exact same dialogue. Okay. So now, we're going to do it one more time, and we're going to choose the boys, which should lead us to a different thing, unless the boys just means Teddy, in which case it might end up being identical. Okay, so now we have our choice. We're going to choose the guys. You decide to ask Yosuke, Kanji, and Teddy to ski with you. Alright. You and the boys enjoyed your time together on the mountain.
Considering that we've been hitting these slopes for 2 days straight, I think I've gotten a lot better. Of course, just when I get the hang of things is the moment we have to leave. Happens every time.
What should I do? I'm going to be headhunted by the pros. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
Dude, there are no competitions where you slide downhill on your stomach.
Snow is weird. I've never seen it before. How does this stuff get in the sky in the first place?
It's the same as rain, but when it's too cold, it just freezes and falls as snow.
Wouldn't that make it like little lumpy ice balls that bonk you on the head and stuff? Ouch!
Why are you being so nitpicky?
Kind of mysterious, though. How these little whitewater flowers just tumble delicately from the sky. When you look up, you usually don't notice it, but I can understand how deep the sky is. I feel like I'm falling in.
Kanji, are you okay?
Wow. I always had a feeling you were one of those warrior poet types, but I didn't see that coming.
Kanji's got the heart of a dreamy little girl.
Well, you should give it back.
Shut the hell up. You started this stupid conversation in the first place.
I just asked where snow comes from. I didn't start writing fairy tales about white flowers and falling into the sky and stuff.
You picking a fight with me, Ted?
It's gonna get dark soon. It's starting to snow too, so we should be getting back. I think today's dinner had some actual meat. If we get there too late, that carnivore's gonna get it all.
Considering how active we've been today, it'll really suck if we don't get some dinner tonight. So, which way do we go to get back to the lodge?
I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't expecting it to start snowing this much, and I thought we'd be able to see it from up here.
How about you, Senpai? You remember the way?
Oh yeah, it was left.
Dude, are you sure? This might be a ski area, but one wrong turn and we'll end up in the mountains.
At least if worse comes to worse, I can just go into High Bear Nation. I read about that in a book.
Oh dear.
Don't even think about it. You'll wake up in the afterlife.
In any case, let's get going. We can't dally around with the snowing this much.
You're right. All right then, let's go.
Okay, so already we missed one choice. So we couldn't say obviously we want to just come here alone because, well, you know, there's 3 of us. You've walked quite a bit, but the lodge is nowhere to be seen, neither is Teddy.
Are you guys okay? You guys are all still here, right?
You two, me, and... Hey, where's Teddy?
I'm here. And no jokes like, that snowman's talking right now, please.
This isn't good. We're completely lost. And it's so cold that I'm gonna die.
Don't give up so easy. Show some guts, damn it.
I remember reading that the people who give up first are the ones who end up dying. Actually, Sensei, I think my batteries are about to wear out.
We should keep walking.
Such overconfidence was the fall of many a mountain man.
Quit saying shit like that. It'll bring bad luck.
Hey, doesn't that look like a cottage?
Great. And now he's hallucinating. You start dreaming on your feet, and pretty soon you're dead.
I'm not dreaming, asshole. Open your freaking eyes and look!
Ooh! That is indeed a snowy mountain cottage! When night falls, the phone line gets cut, and one by one the inhabitants die by the fireplace poker.
That'll be the least of our worries.
At least it'll have a fireplace.
Look, we can't stay out in the snow like this. Let's get over there quick. Excuse me! Is anyone here?
There is no answer.
Wait, huh?
The door was unlocked, but there's no one inside.
I can't see anything.
Wonder why it was open.
I don't know, but it's better than freezing to death. Let's just consider ourselves lucky, okay? Anybody know the lodge's phone number? We can call them up and have them send some rescue services or something. Seriously? Don't tell me. No one knows what it is?
I don't have my phone with me.
Me neither.
Really? Come on, man. That's why cell phones were invented. You're supposed to keep it around.
Who the hell would I call? We're all hanging around together. If you told me we were gonna get lost, I'd have remembered to bring it!
Yeah, bring in the fire.
I'm all naked in here. You should have told me that this was gonna happen.
You're what?
How was I supposed to know? If I'd known this was gonna happen, then we wouldn't have gotten lost. Fine, I'll give Chie a call.
Come on, Yosuke, quit stalling. Hurry up and call Chie-chan.
The battery's dead.
After all the shit you gave us for being unprepared, now this!
It's an old phone, so it runs out fast. I can't afford a new one because I was saving up for a motorcycle. I never would have imagined something like this would happen. Come on, partner, you're our only hope.
Senpai, you're our hero, right?
You always save us, Sensei. I've always believed in you.
They're staring at you with such great hope in their eyes. The screen reads no service.
Well, that's it then. It's hopeless.
I'm so freezing.
Even under that suit?
We don't know when this blizzard's going to stop either. We're screwed if we have to spend the night here. Oh well, there's a hearth over there. Let's start a fire in that. But how are we going to do that? I don't have a lighter or anything.
Let's look around. If there's a hearth here, there's gotta be stuff to use in it.
Man, it looks like we're gonna survive this.
Wonder where we are. Even if we do get in touch with the others, are they gonna be able to find us?
I bet we'll freeze here. Come tomorrow morning, we'll just be lumps of ice.
Ooh, a different bit of dialogue. Don't give in.
Sensei, your courage is awe-inspiring. I feel a little warmer just basking in the glow of your awesomeness.
But man, this little fire's too small to warm up the four of us.
Let's light a fire on part of the floor then.
You want to be inside a burning building? Because that's how you get inside a burning building.
This whole place is made of wood.
That's called arson. We'll end up all burning to death instead of freezing to death.
Sheesh, all you do is complain. I don't see you offering any ideas.
I have an idea about what's about to happen.
Well, if we can't start a fire, all we can do is wear more stuff. Is there a sleeping bag or something around here?
Oh yeah, like a big, thick, fuzzy bag is gonna be just sitting here.
What?
Are we all going to get inside the bear suit?
Maybe it might fit 4.
But I'm like a newborn babe in here. If the 3 of you come in, my innocence will be destroyed.
Will you not get off with that crap?
That thing turned on just now, right? It wasn't just me?
I'll take... well, you know what? Let's check it out.
Right. But why?
I'm coming too, Senpai.
Me 3. This smells really fishy.
Hey, wait up!
Oh, dear.
Whoa, dude, stop it! What the hell are you doing? Quit fooling around!
But we have to find out, right, Senpai?
No! Sensei, stop it! You'll fall in!
Hey! What do you guys think you're doing?
Senpai, no! Don't leave me!
Sorry, that caught me off guard.
They're still dressed.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing here? Wait, what about our clothes?
Why wouldn't they be dressed?
Do I really have to spell it out?
Did you girls come to rescue us? I can't believe you came so far into the mountains after me.
What are you talking about? This little hut is right behind the lodge we're staying in.
It seems it's a storage shed. They don't lock it because workers come here often during the day.
Anyway, what were the 4 of you doing shoving each other around in here?
We were checking the TV.
Why? What's the matter with it?
Oh, is this one of those male bonding things or something?
Do you want us to come back later? Give you some time?
What? No, you're completely misunderstanding.
The girl's stares are painful. You desperately explain what happened just now.
Okay, so you got lost, stumbled onto this convenient cottage, and needed to warm each other up.
No, damn it, why aren't you listening?
The TV just turned itself on. It makes no sense. The case has been over for months.
So, maybe the wiring's bad or something, or you saw some light reflected in it.
This misunderstanding is unbearable. I feel so unclean. My reputation has been sullied.
It's interesting with that one that they decided not to go unbearable. You know, where it puts the little things around it. They just said it normally.
From the looks of it, this TV isn't even plugged in. If what you are all saying is true, then we may want to investigate this.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
This TV, huh? Then let's take a closer look, shall we?
Hey, wait a sec.
And we're back into here. And that's it. That's what we were doing today. We were trying out the different routes. So, the last route, similar to the others, but actually we missed out on a couple of different choices. There was one new choice in it, but essentially it's the same route. Okay. I think the Chie one we had at the start was pretty good and fit quite well with Chie being the one to look into the TV. So we're going to stick with that. And next time you see this will be in the episode starting in about... I don't know, because I'm going to have to cut a lot of this episode because a lot of it is us just traveling. In about, let's say, half an hour. And then, yeah, we're going to be going into this dungeon, which I've heard nothing about apart from a few people saying, oh dear, this isn't the best dungeon. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.